Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Sunshine Lute and Dan Daly, who are here to talk to us about the Fit Brain Club. Well, welcome both of you to the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the invitation and allowing us to come on.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You guys always have great events that are going on. And, you know, we talk to our social services department a lot, who work closely with you guys in helping
Right.
our community. So this is awesome. So, so Dan, you guys have a gentleman by the name of Ben Allen, who's going to be coming to your next event. Tell me about him.
Great. Ben is made several appearances to the Fit Brain Club before, and he's a colleague of mine. He's a coordinator of the education department at Alzheimer's Orange County. So his topic will be sharpen your mind with tips, memory tips, and also brain teasers. So he'll be discussing various ways to improve the memory of the brain. And some of these tips will involve, like, he'll suggest perhaps learning a new language. And in doing so, you're going to, the brain will generate new synapses and also new neurons. And that certainly will help the brain, and especially the memory. The other aspect that he'll talk about is not eating bad foods. Foods that are high in starch and in sugar are very toxic to the brain. They also create swings in your blood sugar levels, which again is not good for memory. And then he will also talk about getting a good night's sleep. And when you sleep, you're decreasing the levels of amyloid in the brain. And amyloid is not a good complementary substance in the brain.
Right.
And so those will be three of, I'm sure, numerous tips that he'll give regarding the memory.
Right.
Then
Well, that's
he'll
awesome.
also, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was just gonna say that's awesome. And I know that, like you said, you've had him on before, and he gives you, he doesn't just talk, it's actually interactive. So he has people in the audience participating, correct?
Right. And he's very interactive, and he's also very creative. And he also speaks from a personal viewpoint in the aspect that his wife about 20 years ago was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So he's been, and he continues to be, a caregiver. So it's a valued asset to that family.
Yeah.
And he's also a valued asset to Alzheimer's Orange County. And I would like to add one brain teaser that he might throw into the mix. And it's as follows. A man pushes his car to a hotel and declares to the owner that he's bankrupt. Now, I'm asking you in Sunshine, why would he do that? This is my brain teaser to you.
So you're asking why he would push his car and
To a hotel.
instead of driving his car.
Right.
He's bankrupt, so he can't buy gas.
Right. Maybe he's looking for a place to stay for free.
Well, you're dancing around the edges, but the real answer is he's playing Monopoly.
That's funny. That's a good one. That's like a joke.
I like it.
That's a good one. Okay, so see, those are fun. I mean, those are great things. And then hopefully people will, you know, dig deeper than I did.
Oh, well,
Sunshine, for that matter.
he will definitely get a response from the audience, believe me.
That's awesome. Well, he sounds great, and the event sounds super. Now, Sunshine, you know, we've talked a lot about the Fit Brain Club in many aspects and how Alzheimer's OC, and then of course, we forgot to mention Adapt to It, who is also partnering with you guys now and provides refreshments. And
Correct.
Of course, you know, she has a lot of things in her store that can help people, assist with many things that might be needed. And so tell me overall, why did the Fit Brain Club come about?
Well, it started back in 2009, I believe. I'll have to look at the history for sure. But it was after we had done a benefit for Alzheimer's. And I said, we have all these lovely clubs here. We have so many people in this vicinity, in our village, that need help. And why don't we start a club to help them? And so that's how it started. Um, at that point in time, Lynn Melanet was the person that I worked with, and oh, she was a joy to work with. And she invited us to, it was the day before their annual Christmas celebration, which is an open house. And so we went there and discussed it, and we got all excited about it happening, and it actually happened.
Great.
So it's gone through some name changes since then, but I like our latest name. I really do. That actually was a suggestion from some of the people at Alzheimer's OC. They said, would you like to change the name? I said, I've thought about it many times because Alzheimer's is so off-putting to people. Whereas everyone wants to keep their brain healthy. And so we had several versions of that, and I picked this one. So.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Now, the event is January 10th, and it's at the usual spot, right? Clubhouse 1 Art Room.
Clubhouse
Right.
1, the Art Room. And so everybody, and it's free. So people can just come and sign in with their information and enjoy the treats that Adapt to It will provide, and enjoy learning how to keep their brain fit.
Right. Let me ask you something, Dan. Sunshine does a lot of other things with her performance club, and she, does songs and stories and things like that. How does that help people with Alzheimer's?
Well, actually, there's a strong correlation between memory loss and music. I'll give you an example. I remember seeing a video clip about 3 years ago, and there was a social worker back in New Jersey, and he was working with elderly people who had Alzheimer's and severe memory loss. And there was one gentleman who hadn't spoken to anybody in like 5 years. And so they put a headset on him, and he was running some music. And all of a sudden, the man became very animated. And one of his favorite singers and band leaders was Duke Ellington. Well, Duke Ellington was playing an old time favorite, and this guy started to move and animated, and he's rocking his head back and forth. And then he started to talk. He's saying Duke is the best.
Wow.
So that's where the correlation is very strong with music.
That is great. And then, of course, Sunshine, you've got what's called Let's Celebrate, which is a Zoom presentation that you gave, and it's now airing on Village Television.
By the time this is, anyway, yes. And the next thing we're going to do is my husband and I and a wonderful piano player did a show in 2019 in the Performing Arts Center. It was called An Evening of Song.
Oh, okay. Now that's going to start airing in January, right?
Yes, that's
at
going
8
to be
p.m.
on every Thursday night at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So we're so happy and proud to share that.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. I mean, I think that's great that you guys are able to help the community with all the things that you do for all the folks with dementia and Alzheimer's. So we appreciate you telling us about the next event. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year to you, Lisa. And again, thank you for your hospitality.
You're welcome. All right.
And You know what? Shortly, we'll be doing another show for Valentine's Day. We're going to be preparing that in the middle of January, so we'll have it all ready for February.
Well, of course you are, Sunshine. You wouldn't have 1 month without a song. All right. We'll be right back after this.